A brand new season of the Challenge All-Stars is here. Let's talk about the first 2 episodes of All-Stars Rivals with full spoilers. For those of you who don't know, because I've never really done a review, recap, any type of video on reality television, quote unquote, I am a massive Challenge fan. I have watched the Challenge for as long as I can remember, even the spin-offs that we have been getting over the last few years, and I felt like it was now time for me to talk about it on this app. So this new season of the Challenge is titled Rivals. The Rivals theme is officially back with some of the most iconic names we have ever gotten in the show and a number of people who have not been around for a while. And while there's a lot of people I do enjoy on the show, what the hell is happening right now? I watched the first 2 episodes back to back, and I am so incredibly disappointed in so many faces on this show right now. We got the first challenge where, there was nothing really major involved. It was kind of an obstacle course in a way. The strongest team survived. We saw, Devin and Leroy get a star. We saw a couple of other teams get a star. There was 4 teams with a star. But then we had the second challenge. And this is where it all gets, serious, because then we're getting into eliminations and we're seeing stuff actually happen. Over half the teams didn't compete because it was a heights challenge. And look, I know I'm not on the challenge. I know it's just me reviewing the show, talking about the show as a fan. But if you are part of a cast like this, whether it be the Challenge, Survivor, The Amazing Race, any of those shows, and you do these shows and you don't do a challenge like this, I have no sympathy for you. It really bothers me when we see people who are doing these shows who have the opportunity to win all of this money and they're afraid to do a challenge because it's heights related, or it's something fast like a car, or it's eating some type of food. It really, really bothers me, and it makes the show very lackluster. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to continue to watch this season. Like I said, I like a lot of the teams on here. I think there's some very strong, Fessel and Amber is a very strong team. Devin and Leroy are a very strong team. I think Dario and Ashley are probably a pretty strong team. But there are a lot of weak links. And some of the cast, even though I like a lot of the cast, some of the cast members should not be there whatsoever. There's a very clear distinction between the good and the bad teams. And I just hope it ends up being a good season because Rivals is such a massive theme. It's also just another confirmation that no spin-off show of the challenge ever will top the original OG challenge. Like, the original OG challenge will always stand above the rest no matter what they do. And also, please, for the love of God, bring Rivals back into the original OG challenge with this new era of characters, because it would be absolute gold to see.